Good morning, Cougars! Thanks for joining us. I'm Jesse Villarreal.
And I'm Tristan Bigham. Here's what's been going on at the Hills. Seniors! All of this information is for you and is important, so listen up. This year you'll be able to be exempt from final exams this semester. You must have a second semester average of an 85 or higher. You may not have more than one unexcused absence in the second semester. And you may not have had a suspension from school. Forms can be picked up from Mr. Brown starting May 18th.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Flip-flop weather. The Western Hills High School Cougar Pride Foundation will soon be selling Western Hills flip-flops. There will be a table outside the cafeteria on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week. The flip-flops are $20 cash only and come in a variety of sizes. Stop by and check them out.
Calling all faculty and students. Help tape Mrs. Flores to the wall. By donating $1, you will have contributed towards purchasing new flags for the Cougar Patrol. If you buy $10 or more, you will have a chance to pie Mrs. Flores in the face, which will be Wednesday, May 23rd from 12:30 through lunch.
Laptop collections have started. Be sure you get those turned in, students. And seniors, if you have not turned in your laptops by prom or have hold on your accounts, you will be kindly declined entrance. So be sure to get that taken care of.
Next Wednesday, there will be a 9th through 11th grade parent meeting at 4:15 p.m. and 5 p.m. at the YMCA off Calvin Avenue. The counselors will be there to discuss college and career readiness information, graduation requirements, and understanding student transcripts.
One great tip that every millionaire has shared is to always read. Here's the Cougars Broadcasting Network's new exciting segment called Does This Ring a Bell? With Mr. Bell.
Oh, good morning. Just caught me at a great time, reading a wonderful book. All about reading great books here at Western Hills. Incidentally, do these ring a bell? Today, we're going to talk about the great books of all time. So, for example, if you've heard the line, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. If you've ever read anything by George Orwell, you're probably going to remember he wrote Animal Farm. You may also remember he wrote 1984. You may not know that his real name was Eric Blair. These are books which are very important, very critical books to our society, history, and who we are as people. And I believe that the more we read these books, the better we become as human beings. We're going to have an attachment to the community, an attachment to the world that is something significant. Just take a chance, just open up a book, whether it be War and Peace, or On the Road, or Animal Farm for that matter, and read it. It's not going to be easy. It might be quite challenging. It might be the most difficult thing that you've done in quite some time. But the more you read, the easier it will become, and the more you will learn. And I believe that over time, it's going to help you in other avenues as well. It's going to help you in your English classes. It's going to help you in history classes. It may even help you in math and science.
Ladies, are you looking for a job this summer? The local Girl Scout office is hiring. Applicants do not have to currently be a Girl Scout. The job openings are for kitchen staff, counters, and barn staff at the summer camp located in Glen Rose. It is full-time. Reside on site and weekends off. Starts in June and ends the first week of August. The pay is decent, free room, free food, and lots of sunshine. Applicants should contact Heidi Vose at Girl Scouts of Texas, Oklahoma Plains.
Have you thought about your life after high school? Do you have everything together? Or are you one that just takes it day by day? Well, whichever one you choose, here are two graduates from Western Hills who decide that the military would benefit their life after high school.
Hi, I'm Campbell Cantrell. I am in the United States Army Infantry. Right now, what I'm doing is I am training every day. I'm located in Fort Bliss, El Paso. So pretty much what we do is we'll go out to like the desert and we'll train for like fighting conditions. But infantry is like the fighters. So we have our rifles. We go out there and we like destroy the opposition. That's our job. So that's what I'm training for right now. The reason I joined is probably because, honestly, if I'm being honest, I didn't have anything else to do. I didn't really have any hopes for college. I was really bad in school. I'll go to the Army, try to make something of myself, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. It's not a bad alternative.
Hi, my name is Zachary Benson. Graduated in 2016 from Western Hills. Following that, I enlisted into the United States Air Force just about 2 weeks after I graduated, so pretty quick. Joined really seeking out an education the ability to be able to pay for college. Day-to-day life, myself, I'm an enlisted aviator. So when we're not flying, we're in the office working, scheduling more flights, or doing other things to support our squadron. And then fly days are fly days. A radio operator on the E3 AWACS. One of the biggest things I've learned in my time in the military is just to constantly work to better yourself, whether it's professionally in your job or in your personal life through school. It's definitely given me a good work ethic.
Are you ready to get away and find a new adventure? Well, Adam Johnson has a new place for you to stay.
You want to rent a hotel room in space? Well, you can't. At least not yet. Orion Spain is creating the Aurora Station in late 2021, which will start accepting guests in 2022. As for how much this will cost, quote, "We are launching the first ever affordable luxury space hotel," end quote. This means a 12-day stay starts at $9.5 million. That's less than the $20 million to $40 million most people spend to go to space, but it's still not affordable to most people. When it starts, it can fit 4 people plus 2 crew members, and it will grow over time by linking together spaceship parts. You can put down a refundable down payment of $80,000, and whenever you go, you'll need to take a 3-month training program. So to recap, this won't affect you unless you become rich and want to go to space.
Are you good at fractions? Do you know which is bigger, 1/3 or 1/4? Laura San Juan went out to see if the students could figure it out.
One-third is.
1/3. 1/3. Duh.
1/4.
1/3.
1/3.
On April 6th and 7th, our deaf and hard of hearing students attended Imagination Texas. Imagination Texas is a celebration of the arts, specifically from all over the state of Texas for deaf and hard of hearing students. It is held at Tarrant County College at the Trinity River campus. The event features deaf and hard of hearing artists, rappers, dancers, and more that teach workshops to students. It is a fun-filled, overnight event for deaf and hard of hearing high school students. Every year, Imagination Texas holds a t-shirt design contest where students can submit their designs to be featured on a t-shirt. One of our deaf Cougars, Cassidy Bodner, won 3rd place in the contest, winning $25 and her design on a t-shirt. Before the event, she was surprised with the good news and received her award during the morning presentation while there.
Want to be a part of the district championship team and play a lifelong sport? The tennis team would like to invite everyone to open courts Tuesday, May 22nd and Wednesday, May 23rd from 3:45 to 5 p.m. They are seeking enthusiastic and dedicated athletes to build the program. There will be free pizza on Tuesday. No racket or experience necessary. Bring your friends and have a good time working off some stress.
The Cougar Baseball Camp will be held again during the summer. It is open to all kindergarten through 9th grade students from June 11th through 13th at Tower Field. Registration is $50, which includes a camp shirt. It will consist of the defensive fundamentals of playing the infield and outfield, batting instruction, proper throwing techniques, skill contests, and games. See Coach Rubinskas for more information.
The soccer team had several all-district selections this season. Kevin Alarcon was the offensive MVP. Brady O'Donnell was the goalkeeper of the year. Brendan Solis and Juan Batista were first-team selections. Marco Davia and Jude Collins were second-team selections. John Durham was an honorable mention selection. And congratulations again to Kevin Alarcon for making the Star Telegram's GFW Boys All-Star team as a second member.
The basketball program will be hosting a basketball camp for boys and girls entering 3rd through 9th grade next school year. The dates of the camp are July 16th through 19th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. The cost will be $20 and will include a t-shirt. See Coach Kubasek for more information.
Well, Cougars, that's all we have for today. I'm Jesse Villarreal.
And I'm Tristan Bigham.
And we want to wish you a good day with some great news.